I buy my clay from Tucker's in big boxes, and I cut it with this wire. You saw me do that in class. I weigh them in chunks. If I'm going to use the wheel to make mugs or round bowls, I weigh them so that way I can make sure they're about the same size when I put them through and try and make them look similar. So I took those, weighed them at just over a pound, pound and a quarter each, made them to balls just like I did in class. My plan here is to make several mugs very similar. So I went over here. I've already centered this. I can do another one after. And opened it up. And I turn on the wheel. On the foot pedal. I have to have very wet hands. And I feel that it's centered. I put a little bit of pressure. And I pull it up. Very wet hands. Quite a bit still at the bottom here. It's getting a little wobbly. You might have to stop this, Mark. It's not good. Pushed a little too hard at the bottom there. Maybe I can correct it. Let's try again. It's hanging in there. When I make things, I've got to consider that it's going to shrink about 12% depending on the clay I use. So although this looks rather large for a mug, it will shrink quite a bit. The edge needs to be made a bit nicer. When you drink from the edge, you want your mouth to go around it nicely. Trim. I like this one tool better. Much easier to trim now. Do the final touches later. It in. It's wanky, but I still might be able to pull it up straight. One more time. There's a chance. I mean, this is my first one through, so today. Straight up. that shape. I straightened it, wobble's gone, and I cut it off the bottom. My cutting tool, let it dry. Kind of neat. I can't take it off now because it's a little too fragile, so I take my bat off and putting it on. Find where it's attached gently. Lift and lift. And put it up here to dry. Make handles later. I attach handles tomorrow. Not bad. Usually the first one I make in a day is just a little, not as satisfying as the others, but not bad for a first one. I may not like it, so I can trash it if I don't.